Stipko Live with you. I'm Aaron Stipkovich, and it's been one of those days. But today, we're in New York City, and I love this town. And via Skype, via that wacky new thing called the World Wide Web, the Internet, the interweb, which I've been told Al Gore actually designed, is going to take us via Skype to Amy Cooney, one of my favorite music artists. She's unbelievable, and you'll see what I mean in a second. Before we go to her, although she's standing by on Skype with her high-tech interweb galactic phone deal, I want to play you this video. This is a brand new video. It's an exclusive called Where I Can't Follow. This is Amy Cooney. Check it out. Amy Cooney, Where I Can't Follow. And we're going to talk to Amy as soon as this video is done on Stipko Live. Amy Cooney. Wow.
Your storms have worn me out. I've been chasing you up and down just in case you need me. Can't make you choose between your heart and your head. I'll walk you through the parts I understand. Oh, it takes you to another place. Oh, it takes you far away from me. Why do you go where I can't follow? I hate to watch it fall apart. Oh, why must you bear this burden alone? Oh, you know it breaks my heart. Hold on, don't you leave me out. Already gone, you slipped inside yourself. I could give up and let your troubles have you. It's hard to love the stranger you've turned into. Oh, it takes you to another place. Oh, it takes you far away from me. Why do you go where I can't follow? I hate to watch you fall apart. Oh, why must you bear this burden alone? Oh, you know it breaks my heart. Oh, you know it breaks my heart. Oh, you know it breaks my heart. I hate to watch you fall apart. Oh, why must you bear this burden alone? Oh, you know it breaks my heart. Oh, you know it breaks my heart. Oh, you know it breaks my heart. Oh, you're falling. Oh, you're falling. Oh, you're falling. Oh, you know it breaks my heart.
The new video, and I'm sure I'm going to get something wrong, but all I know about it at this point is it was live at Threshold Sound, I assume a recording studio, something, but we're going to talk about it right now. Amy Cooney coming to us live from Los Angeles, from the West Coast. Of course, we're here on the biggest of all big apples, Stipko Live with Amy Cooney, and I'm not kidding, one of my favorite artists. I tell her all the time. Her impossible to inflate head never inflates, even though I tell her all the time, you know, I keep like 5 CDs in actual like CD format, and hers is one of them. And do you want to know what you're up there with? I'll tell you what you're up there with. Are you ready? Do you care? Because this interview is all about me, not you, you know.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, whatever, dude. I keep Night at the Opera, right? I keep the Three Tenors. I keep my own first album, like 20 years ago, from songs that I wrote when I actually cared to write, and your record. I keep those. So
thank you.
I really do. I mean, you're just an amazing songwriter. Your background from Oklahoma to Honduras to being kidnapped to this and that, and you're all of 2'1" tall, and you're just these huge green eyes. You're just the complete package. You play. I mean, I'm a pianist. You play circles around me, and I've been playing since before they invented dirt. You're just the complete package. What's the deal with you? What is it?
Thank you.
Well, make sure I got the name right of the new video too.
It's Where I Can't Follow. You're correct.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And by the way, thank you so much for, I know, my people and your people, Reese, we were sort of pulling teeth to get you to come on because I know your voice is blown out and, you're kind of a vocal mess right now. So you're not going to sing for us.
Do you want to know how that happened?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Okay. I was playing at there's a summer camp in Massachusetts for kids who lost a parent 9/11.
Right.
And I've played there for the past 4 years. And they have this club called the Polar Bear Club where they, at 7 a.m., jump in, it's 60 degrees outside,
Yeah.
and they jump in. I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah.
And I've avoided it for 4 years. And this year they made me do it.
You actually
and
went in?
I got, pneumonia. And I don't think they know. I don't want them to feel bad. Well, they probably will know now.
No.
But that's what happened. So
wow,
it's a pretty exciting story. I've been really eager to tell people.
Yeah, so you actually went in, you did the whole thing, you brought more awareness. The objective was met, right?
Yeah, I did it several times actually. They didn't let me get away with just once.
Oh, so what do? You jump in and you jump out? How do you do it several times?
Every morning for a couple days.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised you can even hold yourself up right now. That's just. And you're not made for that stuff. You're like a warm weather chick,
Yeah, no, it was not pleasant.
No. Well, that's just another one of the 8 million stars in your crown. So we had some technical difficulties getting this rolled up, but now that we're up and on and jiving, while I was vamping, I was talking a little bit about the origin of or the transition between Bird's Eye View and Gasoline Rainbows and sort of the EPs that began and fit in the middle. And what I was about to say, and then you finally came on, was I was getting into the amount of time that you and people like Reese and your band and everyone spend just mastering, for example. I remember you telling me, yeah, we're still mastering. And it was like 3 weeks went by and you're like, yeah, we're still mastering. I was like, wow. So tell me about the recording process.
What's that?
Tell me about the recording process for you. I mean, you're a live performer, so you nail stuff like right out of the gate usually. And yet you spend a ton of time in the studio making sure that everything is just right. Tell me about that.
Well, it took a long time for me to figure out, production-wise where I wanted to go, because I don't say I got bored, but the singer-songwriter thing for me, I wanted to switch it up and make it a little bit more fun. And my shows, I wanted them to do more like rock. But my voice, it's taken time for me to figure out how to use my voice in that genre.
Right.
Because, we did try, doing, full-blown out, rock songs with my voice, and
Right.
it just didn't work. But we finished them, and, we spent a long time, on them. And then it just, my voice has a certain way to it, and I can only do certain things with it. And so we've been trying to figure out how to, still have a rock show, but not as aggressive with my voice. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, totally. And it sounds to me like you sort of made the music fit your voice a little bit as well. You sort of brought the two together.
Yeah. But it took a little while to figure that out.
Well, it's kill. I mean, listening to it, and one of the things that's really cool about you is not a lot of people can pull off the sort of fast tempo vibrato in their voice. And the way you use the vibrato when you go from, a straight note to bending it a little bit, it's like, wow, that works. And I study you, not in a creepy way, but I study you.
It's very technical. I've never actually...
No, it is. I study you and I watch what your throat does. Once again, not in a creepy way. I watch what your throat does when you're singing and when your voice goes from a straight note to that vibrato thing. Have you ever watched yourself when you do that? No, you need to do this because check out what happens. It's like your throat goes into this roll thing. So not in an unpleasant way, like in a bullfrog way, but in a cool green-eyed girl singer chick way. No, it's really interesting what happens anatomically when you do it. And I was studying it, going, wow, that's really really cool what she does.
That's interesting. I Well, I sort of like, I never had a natural vibrato, and I used to like pray to Jesus that one day I would wake up and have a natural vibrato, and
Nope.
I've never gotten it, and I don't know why. I thought once I was a certain age, but like Fiona Apple, she has a way of sort of doing it.
Yep.
And I kind of learned how to sing and like make my own from singing to her music and stuff. So.
Right. Yeah. No, it's, I had I mean, I'm no singer like you, but in my album recording days, I had the same problem. It's like, I can perfect pitch, I can nail a note and sit on the note all day long, but it will not go up and down to save my life. So I wind up doing kind of that same fast thing. And I learned it from, one of my idols, a guy named Danny Elfman, who, you know Danny, right? Danny, remember Oingo Boingo days? I don't know, might be a little, she's like, yeah, Stipko, gotcha on the Oingo Boingo. Well, so was this live at the Threshold Sound? Was Where Can't I Follow? Was that actually full-blown live recording?
It was actually. I mean, the shooting of it, we had to do a couple different angles, but the actual cutting of the song was live, yeah.
Nice. I love that. I love that. I saw for the first time about, I don't know, when you first sent me the Gasoline Rainbows. Was it Gasoline Rainbows that you did like the really, really full-blown production video?
Yeah.
It was, okay. At first, I was like, oh, she didn't. You didn't. You know, I had all these, I went through a whole like period after that for like an hour. I was thinking, you know, oh, she sold out and she did this and it's so commercial. And then I watched it for a while. I'm like, you know what? This is just like her artwork, like her paintings, you know, this is just a canvas that she's sort of using her music to paint. And then I completely embraced it and accepted it. So I did a full circle, but I came back to you, Amy. It was all right. It was all right.
Thank you.
Good video too, actually, technology and coolness.
And actually all like just friends of ours did that. Like Reese has a bunch of friends, like film friends from USC and stuff. And it was cool. It was like a labor of love. There were like 20 people involved in donating time, and because I'm still unsigned, so videos like that aren't really easy to make.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And what about unsigned? I mean, you know, these days, do you really need? I'm answering or asking a question I already know the answer to. Do you really need to be signed? And Reese, don't you feed her answers.
What's that?
I said, Reese, don't you feed her answers. I mean, the record deal isn't what it used to be. You know, it's not the necessity that it used to be. You know, or is it for you?
I mean, they have resources that no one else really has. They can, it'll take me a week to find a publicist that, I mesh with and stuff. And a label could do that in like 5 minutes. They already have all their resources ready to go.
Yeah.
And they're just a machine. You put like money into it and the machine just pushes you and everything's already been researched and worked out.
Right.
But, the industry's changing and they're not really marketing their artists as well as I think they could.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's tough now. I mean,
I'm
budgets.
doing it on my own right now, and I'm happy. So, but we'll see. I haven't, made any statements of, that I'm going to be independent for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Well, keep someone like Reese there with you, keeping an eye on your back, because the two of you are a pretty awesome team. I mean, I remember when you first did the One Tree Hill thing. That was pretty huge, and you did that basically on your own, right? I mean, it was just you guys, grassroots, and just being damn good, And then amykuney.com, of course, and it's Kuney for those viewers like going there right now. Kuney, AMYKUNEY.com. That's probably the best place for them to go and source out Amy stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
I tweet.
Yeah, you tweet a bunch, and of course you have these great, check out her YouTube stuff as well. The videos are fantastic. You did that one, which I thought, okay, now that's, man, I am just completely like stroking way too much here. But I saw this one video you did on the street, sort of singing as if you were like, a street vendor kind of singing chick, nighttime. I don't remember what it was, but I thought, God, that's her, It's just pure Amy talent. Do more of those. Those are great. What was the song that you did on the street? It looked like it. I don't remember what it was.
Maybe a few. I sang do you know who Ari Hest is? He's an artist in New York.
Yeah.
I did a duet with him on the street, and there were random people. It was in front of a dumpster, and there's a toilet, and then just kind of...
Right.
Yeah, it's
Good
charming.
stuff. I bet if you hold on to that for a while, someone's going to realize it and pick you up and sign you and give you what you want. Although I don't know. I think
I don't know. I mean, I do know for a fact, well, not a fact, but if I were to get signed, there would be a lot of changes, and I don't know if I'd be ready for that,
Yeah, there would be a lot.
So I wouldn't have a say in a lot of things.
Well, I mean, that's the consummate argument between artist and management, isn't it? Or at least artist and label. It's always that headbutt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our pal Miles Copeland, when he was on a day or two ago, and we were talking about when he put together the Police and put together REM and B-52s and Bangles and all those, and he said just about every single time, the only thing that kept the band together or broke the band apart was their ability or inability to agree with things with the label,
Yeah.
And it's true, and yeah, I mean that'll be the death of you if you don't watch it, for sure.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It is. So what's coming up? What's next? Are you just working and supporting this video, or what is it? Tell me.
Well, I have a couple of those that'll be coming out shortly. We're doing a bunch of my new songs in the studio live with my band, and I started a pledge campaign for my fans and kind of let them know that, like, I'm independent, but I'm also financially, like, I can't, I want to give them so much, and I want it to be the best quality, and I don't want it to suffer because I don't have money,
Right.
And my fans have been great, and we passed the 100% mark, and they keep going.
Wow. What was the threshold? What was it that you were looking for?
I'm actually not sure. Reese, I kind of wanted to be in the dark about that because I didn't want
really?
it's like, robbing. But, I mean, I felt bad at first asking fans for money, but, I mean, I was just really honest and said, like, I can't, they've been waiting for my album to come out for a long time. They've been asking me to tour in the UK and Canada, and
Right.
I can't.
Right. How are you going to get there? It's bucks.
Yeah, I just don't have the money, and it's not that I don't want to. So I was just really honest, and I told them that, and they started contributing, and it's been really successful. There's a couple different sites, like Kickstarter, Pledge, Indiegogo, and a lot of actually, like, I won't say mainstream, but like bigger independent acts have used it to fuel their careers. So
Right.
It's worked.
Wow. Awesome. And how does it work, and where do they go? How can they find out, like, right now?
Oof. I mean, if you Google, like, Pledge Music Amy Cooney, it'll come up. And there's, like, different prizes if you pledge a certain amount. Like, it's kind of creepy, but I've actually done this already once. I'll sing you to sleep for a certain amount.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you sing like a lullaby or one of your own songs, and do you do it like live, or do you just email someone a video?
No, I just call them on the phone. I don't go to their rooms.
No, I know that. Of course not. Wow. That's pretty cool.
No, I just call them on the phone. It's usually a song they ask for. And I don't wait till they fall asleep. It's like, we'll talk for a second, and I'll be like, can I go now? And I do my thing. Can I, like, start singing?
Right.
It's a little awkward, but, it's...
How many of those have you done?
Huh?
How many of those have you done?
Just one so far. So.
And what do you say at the end? Do you say, are you awake? Are you sleeping? Do you say something to him? Or do you hear him?
I finished singing, and I'm like, the last one, I was like, hello? And she's like, yeah, it was a girl, and I was like, are you happy? Like, are you cool? She's like, yeah, cool. I was like, okay. Well, it was nice to talk to you, and I hung up. Like,
wow.
But it's, it can be fun.
Yeah, that's actually...
And I have, like, songwriting. I'll do a songwriting class over Skype if, like, people want to, or not like a co-write type of thing for, FE and different stuff. I'm selling my hair and my baby teeth. And
Really?
No.
Actually, that would make sense. It's a renewable resource. It's not like a fossil fuel. You can go in and grow some more, teeth or whatever. Actually, no, you can't grow, but more hair anyways. Let's see. What else was I wanted to ask you about? Last time, literally, I think the last time I saw you, we were shooting on the roof at Raleigh Studios. on top of Buzzing magazine. You remember that?
Yeah.
And we're standing out there, and you started sing. I mean, you will sing at the drop of a hat, and not because you're looking for any attention. You just love to sing. And we were shooting, and I said, "Well, sing something. Let me get like a singing face from you as we were shooting." And you're just like busting it out right there. Is that you like all the time? Will you do that anywhere except when people are going to sleep?
I mean, I think it was more, when I first started out. I love to sing. I always love to sing, but I'm a little more reserved now. I think it's, when you first start out and no one really expects anything from you,
right? It's
so much easier, to just whatever. And then the moment, people are like, well, she's really good. Like, you need to come here. And then it's just like, oh, it adds a little bit of pressure. So I'm a little more reserved about just busting out, and I don't know. I still enjoy it. I've been singing today. I went to the gym and I was singing there. So I guess maybe it hasn't changed so much, but there's a little more pressure now.
Well, what are you going to do when, you get what you asked for? The proverbial "be careful what you wish for." What are you going to do? I mean,
what's that?
What are you going to do when you get what you ask for? The proverbial "be careful what you wish for." I know. Because it's going to be like, okay, you're on in 5 minutes, you have to sing, and ready, go. And it's going to be like, sing. You going to be ready for that?
What's that?
Are you going to be ready for that? Or being able to just sing at the drop of a hat in front of Leno or something?
Oh, yeah. They drop the hat, I'll definitely sing. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so where I can't follow the video is the precursor to something that's happening in a couple weeks. Am I accurate in that?
You're cutting off a little bit. Hold on 1 second.
Well, that's what you said. How's the level now?
You're better.
All right, cool. So where I can't follow, this is the video precursor to a tour, something happening now where they can see you, what's coming up in the next couple weeks. Because I know that Reese is not going to let you sing today, but when we pass the soft launch and we're actually going live, you're going to sing. Are you going to sing for me today or no?
Yeah.
You are?
What's that?
You are going to sing today?
Oh, I can't sing today.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So in a week or two, when your voice is better, you'll come back on, you'll do a song, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. And then and people in LA right now, Hollywood, wherever, where can they see you right now, or at least in the next couple of weeks live?
We're actually working on, it's funny, today, we're working on it today, possible tour, and then we don't have any dates nailed down right now, but the Bootleg and the Troubadour are the two places that I've been sort of playing. Right. And I really like the Bootleg. I don't know if you've been there, but it's sort of like, I think, Silver Lake area. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. So, but I'm a tweeting fiend, so like if people follow me on Twitter, I'm sorry in advance, but they'll get all the info. All right, cool. About my shows, yeah. Excellent.
Amy Cooney, it's amycooney.com, Kuney. Don't forget that E. Thank you so much. And thank you, Reese, for putting up with our pulling and pushing there, Amy. It's good to see you, too. You look fantastic. Where is she? Reese, put your face over here.
She's not here.
She is, too. I heard her talking before. Did she leave?
She's trying to plan a tour right now, so she's like on like a million different phones and computers trying to work that out. Thank you so much for having me.
Me too, and give her my best, and we'll see you in 2 weeks with a nice, healthy voice, and I'm going to make you swim in ice water or something. We'll do the same thing.
Nice. All right. Thank you, Aaron.
All right. Take care, Amy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Gotta love that artist. Amy Cooney. Check out amycooney.com. That's Kuney, just in case you know. Or go to itunes.com/Amy Cooney. Or just do a search. There's tons of video and great content out there with Amy. Love that artist. Before we go, I'm going to leave you with Gasoline Rainbows. This is another video from Amy Cooney, and probably one of the better videos she's done, although there's just a plethora of great music from her. So check it out. I'm Aaron Stipkovich. Thanks to the cast and crew here at Stipco Live. We'll see you next time.
Wherever the rain goes, leaves gasoline rainbows On the water it looks beautiful, but tragic when the waves have parted. If we disappear, who gets the souvenir? Or sees the outline of the trees that won't be there once the machines have started? I don't wanna wait, oh, I don't wanna sit home. I don't wanna tell you, don't wanna tell you I told you so. So prove me wrong, and don't just let it go. Don't wanna watch, so I can tell you I told you so. Tell you I told you so. It was chemical, oh, it was magical. And when it hits the light, it pleased the eyes of who knew it could be so fatal. Yesterday, oh, it was miles and miles away. We took a picture to remind us that today we are caught in the middle. Oh, I don't wanna wait, oh, I don't wanna sit at home. I don't wanna tell you, don't wanna tell you I told you so. Oh, so prove it wrong, oh, and don't just let this go. Don't wanna watch, so I can tell you I told you so. Tell you I told you so. Don't wanna wait, oh, I don't wanna sit and hope. I don't wanna tell you, don't wanna tell you I told you so. Oh, so prove